What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Exploring Philadelphia on an e-bike with me, your host, Mr. Work. What's up with y'all? Today is Saturday, August the 15th, and the time is 1:17 p.m. Right now, we're in Philadephia Square Park, relaxing. It's a nice day. We're gonna get our ride on though. But for now, we're gonna relax and enjoy this weather. It's nice out here today. Hello, Miss Kathleen, Mr. John, how you doing? Is this the Miss Kathleen that been coming through years ago? I do remember a Miss Kathleen. I can't remember if that's the same last name or not. Oh yeah, Mr. John, I'm Mr. Relax. You hear me? Mr. Relax. At one time, I was Mr. Run all day, non-stop. That's who I was all day. Ain't no need to stop. Keep going. Now, I'm Mr. Relax. Chill. Take my time. My lady been thinking about getting back into working out, man. I don't know, I might. Saw one of my young boys yesterday looking good. Like, look like you been working out. Yeah, you know. Had to give it to him, man. I'm used to working out in prison. I haven't worked out in the streets too much. A little bit, but not only because that's when I first came home, I was still kind of bored and I put working out into my daily routine. Then guess what took over that? A job, bills, all that took over the whole me working out thing. And the same thing for me in prison. In prison, working out is a pastime. I'm talking about nice time passed by you doing that workout, man. Anything to make the time fly without you really thinking about what's going on, as far as in your life, works for me. Think it worked for all of us, though. Something that could occupy your time, like real decent. That's all the kids really need, something to occupy their time constructively. I got something nice for him to do. The thing is, all of them not going to want to do it, and you can't, what I realized, you can't force everything on people. Yeah, you can't force everything on people, man. Even, it's constructive. It give you something to do, but I don't care for it at all. So now what? You gonna force them? No, you can't do that. You gotta find something people like. Yeah. So once they start and they on that, they ain't worrying about doing nothing negative. They too preoccupied with this positive stuff that they like doing. Years old, Sly, what's up with you? How you? We about to get moving. What's up with y'all though? How everybody doing? How y'all feeling? What's going on in y'all world? What's the latest YouTube stuff y'all heard? All that. Hey Shauna, I see you. Good morning. Yeah, when I'm not moving too much, when people tap in, as soon as they tap in, I see them. I see you today, Shauna. What's up with you, sis? Let's walk a little bit. When I tell y'all they doing a thing with this, with the projects, man, they doing a thing. I really want to watch them do a whole project. Like, I would have loved to see them put this dirt back. I'll sit there the whole time and watch them put that dirt back. They did their thing with that. I think I got it on video. That I hope they do, man. I'm gonna have to get back around here and holler at young boy. He don't even realize. I gotta make sure he realized the opportunity he got to be a part of history, man. Somebody's supposed to record the whole process of them doing this building. Somebody really supposed to record that. Right, Sly. Yep. TJ, Yizzo. X. Yep. I used to play in there when I was a kid, man. This after I lived in the projects. Or was it before? Matter of fact, it was before I lived in the before I actually lived in the projects. Yeah, I was a young boy when I was playing in there. Me and my man went to school together, little kids. And at that, I don't know, did I know back then? I don't think I knew back then, or I might have. I might have knew back then. So I used to play in the projects with two people that used to live in there years ago, Marvin and Maurice. And I don't remember Maurice that much, but Marvin was my man. We used to play. I'm talking about we was kids playing, man. We was kids playing in that joint. And then years later, from Maurice being in prison with me, well, I found out they got my same last name. Did not know that. Yeah, we got the same last name. That's crazy. I used to go in the projects and play with him, man. That's my man. We ain't really kick it in years. We was so young that we can't even talk about nothing that was going on at that time. That's how young we was. I wonder if he remember me like that. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if I gotta see Marvin, man. I think he might be in prison. But Marv, they say he was, well, I don't know, I guess it's past. Marv was always doing good for a very long time financially. Let me see that. How? I don't know. But he was. Look, y'all. There was a big hole from right here, right? I remember when they first started. And I was talking to 3 of the people that was working on there. One of them was a young boy. He was taking pictures. Well, he might have been shooting video, my bad. He was shooting video. But I was telling him, you better get you some glasses. Guess what he said, y'all? And a lot of, I see that with a lot of people that got real good jobs. He said they're expensive. I said, come on, man. I didn't say that. I said, no, they not. They not expensive. I got them. They only cost $246. I know you getting paid, little bro. I ain't say that part. But right now, thinking about it, I know little bro getting paid, man. He not getting no $7.25 an hour, the minimum wage for Pennsylvania. Come on. Then, and I know this on video. I should go back and look for that one. I got it. That one got to be on there. Oh no, it's on the glasses somewhere. Yeah, it is. Oh, did I have a camera? I gotta look for it. When I'm talking about, one day I was in Kensington and a lady was on the ground. The paramedics came. I had my glasses on. It was 2 of them, a white one and a black one. And the black one said, he said he got, he recorded. He got the meta glasses. I said, yeah, I'm recording. And then I said, y'all should be doing the same thing. No, matter of fact, I said, I see you got the same one, because he had meta glasses on. But they was the ones that didn't have a camera. He said the ones he had with the camera broke. I said, what? What? You better get a new pair. I'm recording my life. All them jobs like firemen and stuff like that. What? I have a camera attached to me every time I go to a fire. The whole call. As soon as we get the call, boom, I'm out. I might even have the camera on sometimes, depending on, yeah, I might just have it on before they even call. They could catch us in there chilling, being us, BSing around, doing what we do in between calls, and then they see how serious it get and how we be out when the fire happens. What? They got, it ain't no way it's no, I gotta look that up. They gotta have that in the fire department somewhere. One of these fire departments did it, or doing it. Cause wouldn't that be crazy though? And I know they got some TV. I saw a couple fire department TV shows, so I know they like the police. They serious about what they do. So which way should we go, y'all? What y'all think? I'm want to hear what anybody got to say about a direction for us. What direction? Let's say north, south, east, west. Let's say that. North, south, east, west. Or you could just say a neighborhood. Well, not far, because we ain't going too far. We got at least an hour. Oh yeah, I already know. Yes, we can. Sly, what's up with you though? How you? Yeah, you already know. Guess what I already see us doing one day, y'all? Live. Walking through that building as soon as they finish it. Why wouldn't we? And I know some people gonna come back. We gonna tour the build. Look, y'all, come on now. That's what we supposed to do, right? We can't wait till they finish so we could go on them projects. See, this how I think now, y'all. This how, hey, little pet. This how I think, y'all. Once they finish this, guess the number one thing is, well, the number one first thing that's gonna come to this neighborhood. Money. Money gonna be in this neighborhood. That's the number one thing, the first thing. That because they put these buildings here, that's going to add to this neighborhood. Definitely more people, cars. Going to be hard to find places to park now. Nobody don't park around here anyway, but every last one of these stores. A Chinese store right here, right up here. Right there on Chinese store. They gonna get more money. The gas station, they gonna make more money. The avenue, that's gonna make more money. Whatever little stores they got up there is messed up because they don't have no more sneaker stores up there. The avenue was where everybody from this neighborhood went at to patronize. Instead of going to Center City where they got the big stores, go on the avenue. You could get you some sneaks. You could get all kinds of stuff up there. It's not now. Not now. Back in the day, they had Shoe Plus. And Shoe Plus was around for years. All the way from when I know my mom used to get me sneaks out of there to when I finally brought my first pair of sneaks out of there. Myself. And then continued to buy sneaks from the very first time. And just kept on until the day they burnt it down. And that was during the George Floyd riots. And looting and all the craziness. I just realized a lot of video I gotta get my other computer up. Cause I gotta start doing something with it. I had so much content from that, man. It's crazy. And I tell you, I had a lot of content from that George Floyd stuff, man. Wow, that thing is nice. The Wagoneer, the Jeep Wagoneer. And that color is crazy. We're about to be out, y'all. Angel baby. Hello. Okay, niece and nephew. Listen, y'all. Let's hold up. I gotta tell y'all something. Now that I hear you say that, I do have nieces and nephews, but I really don't see them like that. But hold up, I'll tell y'all. I wish I did have nieces and nephews. My sister got nieces and nephews because of me. And this my sister directly from my mom. So it's just me and her from my mom. And yeah. Oh. I got 3 daughters, y'all. I don't have no grandkids. Why are 2 of my daughters pregnant now? One having a girl, one having a boy. I was just at a gender reveal for my oldest daughter yesterday. Yup, I'm about to finally be a grandfather. Sean, all right. Sean is 7 months. Yup, she about to have a little Shauna. But she has Shauna having a boy. Mr. Ralph, years old. What's up with you? I was just telling everybody that 2 of my daughters pregnant. I'm about to be a grandfather 2 times. They 3 months apart. I went to a gender reveal, my daughter gender reveal yesterday. We got there a little late because of Juliet. But by the time we got there, they was already saying it's a girl. It's cool though. It's cool. I do. It makes sense to have a boy and a girl. I don't know why I kept on wanting boys. Thanks, Mr. Ralph. They could really be a burnout, I'm not gonna lie. It's too many complications, man. And one of my daughter's concerns already is dealing with her growing up and dealing with basically the self-esteem stuff. Basically. I can't stand, it's so much stuff that we put on children and they feel like they gotta live by that. Where I'm from, in this area, we won't stop doing the same exact thing. We won't. And I told my wife that. We gotta stop doing the same thing and they won't have to worry about that. What's the same thing? Making them materialistic. Yeah, once we start, not just that, that's just one of them. Once we start doing that, once we start putting into their head that these pair of sneaks mean something, that you gotta be dressed a certain type of way to be looked at or liked. You gotta fit in this crowd and dress the way they dress and care about the stuff they care about, even though really deep down inside, you don't care about that. You gotta follow their religions. If you're not in that religion, you're looked down on. All that stuff. All that is what make people go mentally crazy, because they trying to figure all this stuff out. No, you got to be this religion. No, you got to be that religion. No, this is the number one religion. That's what destroys children. Once they get caught up in all that. No, if I'm this religion, these people over here, they not going to like me. I like them people though. No, if I get, no, I'm going to be this religion because we all act like this and we all act like that, when it's all of us. Because this is what I learned. Religion is the main thing that pushes everybody away. Now, it's over race. Over race. Because you got some religions that have somebody put the religion over their parents. Who in their right mind is putting anything over their parents or over their family? Let's be real. But certain religions teach you to put the religion no matter what. Oh, nobody, come on, man. Even a whole put God for me. No disrespect to nobody. Over your family and your parents. The people who you actually see that actually performed for you. And you know they love you. You got something in this world telling you to put something you can't see before your family. You feel me? That's why children are messed up. That's why people are messed up. They can't figure it out. They don't want to live on their own. They look at what everybody doing and they like, man, well, who right? Who right? Who right? I don't know what to do. I'm going to just go kill everybody in this building. You're gonna go harm people because they a different religion. You're just gonna go in this church and do this to them people. People ain't do nothing to nobody. All that. That's why the world messed up. That's why we all messed up. But when you know that, you cool. You don't never gotta worry about me losing it and going crazy and going in the church or going in a bar, hating anybody because they're this religion or that religion, because they decide to act like this. They look like a man, but they act like a female. That's on you, man. I do not hate you. Just respect me. That's it. Leave me alone with it. I'm cool. Every time I talk about that, I always got to make sure I say that. I'm just saying. To let you know where we stand with that. It's so much, man. People don't know what to do. They don't know which way to go. If I go this way, I gotta put that over my mom. Who in their right mind put anything over their mom? Especially when your mom is acting like a decent mom. Like your mom never failed you, but you're supposed to put them over there because they're the same religion as you over your mom? Come on, man. Everybody got the right to do what they want, but I am not dumb. I'm not putting you over my brothers and sisters that was there with me when I came up. When I was broke and I ain't had nothing, and they've been through the same thing. You out your mind? And I'm gonna put these guys over them. I'm supposed to put those dudes who I saw in action. I know they don't care about nobody, but I'm supposed to, just because they the same religion, put them over my brothers and sisters, my real blood brothers and sisters. I'm just saying, like, there's a whole lot. Must be crazy. You ain't gonna be for my brothers and sisters. You ain't gonna be for my aunts and uncles, my cousins. What? Now, if they acting other than that, just because they family, don't put them first if they don't know how to act. Like, you can't just treat me any type of way just because you're family. I'm just being real. As long as you act like that, you definitely got my back. That's how I feel. What's up with y'all? How you doing, Mr. Raymond? I'm just saying, man, let's just be real, man. That's what bring people down. That's the division. We can't, once we put division, that mess it up. That's one of the things that mess it up. Once we be materialistic in it, that's what messed it up, because now everybody want what everybody else got. If all them people over there got something and you can't afford it now, we can't make what everybody got have too much value. We add value to everything, even if it don't even really mean nothing. Who care about clothes? Who really care about having the best? Because I got the best sneaks, everybody. They look like trash, but everybody know you paid $1,500 for them. Is you out your mind? They don't even do no better than my Skechers. You gonna pay $1,500 for them? No, it's so everybody know. You want to show off. A lot of the time it's about showing off. There you go. You feel me? You want to show off to look like you better than somebody because you got more money than them. But because you got more money than somebody, really don't make you better than them. If you're not a decent person, I don't care how much money you got. I don't. Don't get me wrong. I was caught up in that at one time, as I noticed, though. Like, you feel me? I know I was one of them that was caught up in it. When you really sit down and sit back and look at it and know you was caught up in it, and you still see everybody else that do it, that's when you really be like, damn, that's crazy, man. You know how long I watched and realized I did that? And now when I sit back and look at everybody, I realize how dumb they are. I'm just being real. You don't even dig it. You still doing that. You don't even dig it. You really putting all that stuff on to prove, like, to make people think you somebody that you really not deep down inside. You feel me? I hate that I was involved in that like that. But I'm gonna go get these. These the best. I like these. These the best sneaks. What? I got to get polo. And when I went to school, it was more like that. That's part of the reason why I didn't like school. I gotta go to school competing. Imagine a child going to school competing, but they can't compete. Everybody brung me up to be materialistic. I can't compete materialistically with everybody else. I feel bad now. Why y'all make me feel that way? Y'all put that in me. I didn't just become that. I like doing dumb, nerdy stuff. You feel me? But somebody forced me to think that that's what life is about. They kept buying me the high price sneaks and letting me know that they cost that much. Now I gotta have that. That's all I know. I don't care. As a kid coming up, you don't care. You don't know this stuff. Parents put that stuff on us. How can I know these sneaks cost all that much money if you don't tell me? If you don't make a big deal about it? I don't. If you don't make the big deal, especially when Easter come, it was like a competition when Easter came around for all of us to put the clothes on and go somewhere. It was a competition. So now when it comes that I don't have that, I feel down. I see everybody else with it. I feel bad. But they don't think about that. They don't wonder why they robbed the little boy, end up robbing the place and shooting everybody up. They don't want. They act like they ain't never been to school and had people bully them and talk down on them. How many times have you been bullied and you thought to yourself, I kill everybody around here? But you ain't have is accessible now. You feel me? Anybody who came, I've been bullied. I know. I was really going, what? Let it with a. Oh my God, y'all. I never thought about this. I'm telling y'all, right now, what I'm thinking right now, I never thought about it. A lot of people that I've been bullied and I bullied. So I can imagine if people that I bullied had access the way they have access now, even that young. You feel me? Even young. That's why it happens now like that, not because of really just the times, because of the access. Not because of the games, because of the access. I know, without even playing games, when I was young, as much as I've been bullied, ran and chased home from school, like me would have had one of them things in my hand. Ain't nobody chasing me home. What? Ain't nobody chasing me home. Is stop running right now and your whole top off. That's how it would have been back then. That's how it would have been. Nobody chasing me around no more. I found a gun or a boom boom. Or it might be the other way around. You got one and you was one of the ones that was a bully. During my bully time, if I had one, I still wouldn't. I wouldn't have never pulled it out to bully nobody with it. I wouldn't. Because I knew how to fight, and I ain't had no problem with fighting at that time when I was doing my bullying. I'm all the way basically broke in now. Let's go. But I've been bullied. I know about it. A couple different times. Like, I was always the tallest to be in class. In Philadephia, I don't know if anybody knew it. They used to make us line up from the smallest to the tallest. And I was always the last one. So people that was older than me, they used to bully me like I was their age. Or they knew I was younger than them, just bigger, and they could take advantage of me. So I used to get ran around all day at one time. Mostly this area, not when I was in the projects. It was my cousins was in the projects. All around here. When I go back and forth through here, up and down these streets and all that, all in this area. What? I told y'all about the story about the boy that bullied me. When I got older, I had a John in the car with me that day. I wasn't going to do nothing with him but that. I was going to beat him up. I'm bigger now, let's go. My man was like, no. Matter of fact, I'm going to go right up there and tell y'all the story. I'm going to tell y'all the story. R.I.P. Black Ant. That's one of my, I love Ant to death. One of my oldest friends. He passed not too long ago. R.I.P. Ant. So all this up here was Black Ant area. That's where he was from, 9th and Honey. But he used to live on 10th Street, basically 10th and Dolphin. His grandma, R.I.P. to his grandma, used to live across the street for a real long time. R.I.P. to Aunt Mom, too. Miss Cookie. And his step-pop. That was years ago, y'all, his step-pop. Mr. Bernard, years ago. But anyway, that first house, the last house we went past, this was always the deli that sold the liquor and stuff, and that was always the poppy store. right here. So one day we riding past. Matter of fact, we get right here. Me and Aunt, we just came off what we call route. I'm gonna keep it 100. We was out robbing people. That's what we was doing. That's what we used to get together and do. So I pull up, cause I was driving. I was always doing all the driving. So anyway, we pull up right here. I pull over right here. Now I say, oh, I'm getting out. I'm about to F him up. He like, what you talking about? I said, him right there. He said, who, him? Oh, that's family. I'm like, what? Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. I said, he used to bully me in school all the time. Man, I'm getting him back. He like, no, I know what we gonna do. What? We gonna take his stuff out of his car and then go find some other stuff and sell it back to him. Okay, that's what we gonna do. I never get out. We keep on rolling, and that was that. But then the same one, he almost every time we was in jail, well, not every time, we was in jail together one time. But it was so many times, it was so many times that if I wasn't going out, he not going out. Why he not going out? Because he's a punk and he think I'm a protect him. Just because he was with me, he was good. I wasn't no big bully or nobody that was doing nothing to nobody, but ain't nobody messing with me. They wasn't. Same guy, act the same way, and that's that. But yeah, anyway, right here. What? I was about to get out and punch his head. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the whole leg. Let me tell y'all where his car was at when we ran up in it and took everything out of it. What? But anyway, the whole purpose of you see how that it. When you talk about one thing, how it go down the whole line, and then you end up talking about something that's all the way from where it originated from. We did not start on nothing about no car, man. and ready to beat bullies up. That is too funny for me, man. So yeah, man. We end up taking everything out the car and all that. It was too crazy, man. I can't remember what kind of car it was. I'm not even gonna lie. Not gonna make nothing up. It was a little car, I knew that. It might have been a Toyota. It might have been a Nissan. It might have been a Honda. It was something little like one of them. It might have been a Corolla. That's when he used to hang with the poppies like that real heavy. All this really poppy all this. I used to hang on this block with one of my young bulls. I used to put systems in cars at one time, y'all. That was my thing at one time. That's what I used to do. The radio, the speakers, all that. Run the amp through the red wire through the back, all that. Put everything together. That was my thing. Anything that had to do with cars, stereo systems, and cars, period, at that time. Me and my man, R.P. Bless. That's who everybody in my neighborhood looked to. He was on this block. I forgot what they had. It might have been her, the H at that time. Because that's what all this was at that time. Like, around here was where the car was parked at. Up on here somewhere. But it might have been on that side of the street, but I think it was on this, and this wasn't here. No, this wasn't here though. It was on this side of the street somewhere. And I think the house he was in might have been one of these first two, one of these houses. The house was over here somewhere. on the right. But yeah, man, I wasn't playing with him. Ready to get in. This R.I.P. Boo. R.I.P. Boo. I couldn't wait to get home. Boo was somebody that bullied me. I couldn't wait to get home from my first state bid. I was so nice and just ready for him. I used to work out thinking about punching Boo head off. You hear me? I used to really literally work out thinking about punching Boo head off. Eating all the food, getting my weight up, because when I was young, I was always slim. My mom was slim. My dad not that big either. So what? I'm eating everything. You don't want that? I'm eating that. All I'm thinking is I'm gonna be big, and when I go home, it's over for Boo. Punch his head off. By the time I came home, he passed away. Before I even came home. It was messed up because him and Bless, now that I think about it. First Boo passed from some type of illness. I can't remember what it was. And then Bless either killed himself or got killed. It's leaning more towards he did it to himself. The story they say about the boy that did it and he climbed out the window, and that's starting to sound too crazy. Even though I hate to say my man did that to himself, because my man was all that. Not even gonna lie, that's my man. Keep it real. My man was all that. Always had the women, cars wasn't nothing. Always was able to save money. He was one of those people, like somebody that, you know how somebody that keep everything neat? He kept everything neat. Like, we used to go through it because of this. I can't leave nothing. And his mom left from the house when he was young. His mom left the house and went to go take care of her mom. So he got the house while we basically kids. He doing everything we doing. Everything under the sun in that thing. Everything. R.I.P. Buddha bless again, man. That's crazy, man. That was listen, you talking about the best friend over everybody. Everybody, all my friends. Because me and him was on the same time. When it came to running around and ready to go all day, always ready. Any type of money scheme, always ready. Especially once we start stealing cars. I hate saying it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, man. But once we started stealing cars, it was over. It was over. That's crazy. We used to do so much in one day. I hate talking about it, y'all, because I'm just telling on myself, man. All that's over with. A robbery gotta be over with. I'm talking about over 20, 30 years, y'all. Really. 30 years at least. This gotta be, now that I think about it. I haven't pulled a gun and robbed nobody, punched nobody upside the head in years. Years. I'm talking about years, man. Stole a car, carjacked somebody, none of that in years. Now trust me, I'm not thinking about doing none of that. I'm not thinking about doing none of that. I'm just hoping none of that happened to me. I had a car broke into one time. And I'm almost sure it was somebody that knew me. I'm almost sure. I just never was 100% sure. They moved fast that day. And now this was during the time that those things was around. So this day, and my man was retarded. Well, R.I.P. bless again. He was one of those ones that when he sleep, man, you got to shake him like to really get him up. Like when we used to fall asleep, when we used to go to sleep in people's houses, my man, listen, they used to have to get my one man to come get him, man. He ain't waking up. This used to be the funniest. I know Mac remember that, man. Dad. What? Nobody could get him up. When he because they really think something going on when if you tap somebody really like on the arm, something like this. The average person waking up. Bless wasn't waking up. You'll think he trying to be smart, but he really going. Yeah, he used to really be like going, and people couldn't wake him up, so he'd go get. They used to have to get my man to wake him up, cause he know, I know. What you know about Club Mickey D's, man? You don't know nothing about Club Mickey D's, Mr. Raymond. Somebody told you about Club Mickey D's, man. Who told you about Club Mickey D's? Because I was there. Like, I was there. Hold on. Please don't get in no accident, homie. Who told Mr. Raymond, who told you about Club Mickey D's? What? When he wake up like it's just ha 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 ha. And sometimes he'll wake up like, what? What you talking about? I wasn't asleep. Crazy. I'm telling you, listen, I hate to say it, man, but it was times that we really did live a movie life. So much stuff happened in my neighborhood, man. My man got some stories too. When he tell a story, when my man Mac took us, that's my second guy. Oh man, there's so many stories. Listen, the stories about Bless. I mean Mac. Man, we was just talking about a story about Mac. Not that. Let me take y'all to the block real quick. I was just telling, and this one right here is nothing, man. Nothing. All right, which way? Yeah, don't talk. I love having a bike to take y'all to where these things happened at, man. Starting a block away from where I pulled over because of the guy that used to bully me. I was about to get out and punch his head off that day. A block away from that is where the chase happened at with the police. The one that I broke my leg. In 4 different places. I know it sounds crazy, don't it? Don't it sound crazy? Like, no you didn't. It really happened. That's one of the things I'm known for in my neighborhood. The accident. Everybody keep talking about, I remember that day, I was right there lying. When I tell you they lying, a lot of people, they just heard about it and they keep wanting to put themselves there. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all both stories. I'm gonna give y'all both stories and I'm gonna take y'all to both places where these things happened at. So years ago, right, it used to be me, Sean, that's my man. I'm gonna show y'all Sean one day. That's Mac. His name's Sean, but we call him Mac. Me, him, Buddha, that's the one that passed, R.I.P. Buddha, and Lord Jean. All of us used to be together, or one used to be here, or one wasn't. The only one that's always there is Sean. So I could not be there, Buddha could not be there, or Jean could not be there. But Mac is always there. So we used to go to a house on this block. That's where Dana used to live at. Dana is Aunt's sister. Once again, R.I.P. Aunt from around 9th and 100. But at the time, she was messing around with Sean's brother, Twan. So we used to go to the house, blow. And it used to be, when I tell you a lot of roaches in this house, man, we used to have a fan. It used to be like, you know how like a hand fan, but it was like a big hand fan, like a heart, made of like the little bamboo little sticks. It used to be up on, not we had, it used to be up on the wall. So every time we went in there, my man Mac used to grab the fan and just hit it on the floor. Boom! When I tell y'all, a lot of roaches used to run out this thing, man. But this the part, because we just going in there really to get high, to blow. You feel me? So while we in there, this when the story get crazy. We used to go there all the time. Never paid no attention. We really just going there to blow. All of us fall asleep downstairs. But when we wake up, probably wake up at night, somewhere through, after we blow and chill, laugh, joke, and probably play cards or something like that, all of us will fall asleep. When we wake up, at least when I wake up, Mac is never laying downstairs with us. This is Dana's house. Dana is his brother, girlfriend at the time. Sorry about that. Dana is his brother girlfriend at the time. Come to find out, the whole time he going up the street, he going upstairs messing around with his brother girlfriend. Crazy, man. All right, so now let's go do this story, man. This one right here was a messed up one, man. This one I like hurt my leg. Like messed my leg up real bad, and wasn't that guy as far as running and jumping and all that no more. But still, there we go again. Going back to the stuff that we felt like really made us people. The real, what make you who you are is your inside. Not what you could do or your abilities. None of that. What kind of person are you, man? How do you treat people? How do you let people treat you? You feel me? Who are you? That's what it's about. But we don't put that, like we don't teach that young. That's supposed to be taught young. That's supposed to be taught over, get the highest price sneakers. That's what's supposed to be taught. So anyway, years ago, around the time when I first broke my leg, I don't even want to say the area, man. But I used to take radios out of cars at one time. It was easy to get $50 a radio at this time. Aftermarket radio, not no radio that was, not a factory radio. One of them, you'll be in there all day trying to take the radio out of that. But anyway, a Pioneer radio, a Pioneer Alpine, high power, you might have got about $60, $70. So at this time I'm working, but I had a job, and once again, I'm still young, y'all. Still a teenager. I had a job, but because that's what I really came from. My family was workers. So I was destined to end up getting a job working for somebody, because that's what I knew. So I had a job. I think I might have been a guard somewhere. I had a job, but I didn't have money to get a trans pass. I got burnt out with, I could have asked my great grandma, but I got burnt out with keep asking my great grandma for money. Keep asking my great grandma for money to get a trans pass. So what I said, well, I had a radio. I'm about to go sell me a radio. Trans pass at the time was $17. So I think I might have had a Z24, y'all. That was what I had. Not the one that I told y'all about on Diamond Street a couple days ago. This was a whole different Z24. So I got a Z24, right? And I want to go sell the radio. So I take Bless, we go sell the radio. I break Bless off, get him a couple dollars, and I go get my trans pass. I don't even remember if I brought the trans pass or not, y'all. But anyway, we coming this way. coming up here. We coming up here and we turn this block. Soon as we get to this corner, the cops right here looking. Right? Well, not looking, but they either sitting or they pulling up. We turn right here. They follow us this way. I'm gonna take y'all through the whole route. They follow us this way, right? I say, because we need this for history, man. This one of the ones we need for history. Yo, what's up with you? No, I just pointed at you. You ain't noticed that was me? No, I'm like, listen, I'm telling a story right now. Look, so, I say, yeah, I'm good. So we go past here, right? He done threw me off. We go past here, right? And I said, bless. I'm turning down this little block. If they follow us down here, I'm stepping on it. He said, all right. So we go down here, and this little block right here, I never knew the name of it, Cadwallader. So I said, if they follow us down here, I'm stepping on it. Matter of fact, they put their lights on before I even turn. Put my turning signal on. They put the lights on. Soon as I went down this block, I stepped on it. Y'all see how it just turned like a loop. So I got this, y'all know the front lift up on this little Z24. And this the way we going. All down here. I'm stepping on it, y'all. This my neighborhood, so I know the neighborhood. All of it. It was a school right here, it might still be here. I went to my PPC or something. I can't remember the name of it. Right here. Just to let y'all know, that's my neighborhood. No, not elementary, preschool. So anyway, I go this way, turn this way. This little spot right here, this is a two-way. Just this though. Stepping on it right now, y'all. You hear me? Pedal to the metal right now. Shoot through this light. Now we going the wrong way. Stepping on it. Speeding through all this, you hear me? Stepping on it. Probably gotta get off the bike, y'all. But anyway, we gonna get off the bike. Went through here.
And also too was a pastor's wife who is right there covering her husband in prayer. So this small token could not cover all the love that we have for them. We should have something, get some lunch or dinner on us. But we just want to say thank you from outreach to you.
Thank you
so much, Pastor. I know you over there enjoying yourself, but we will give it to First Lady. So everybody give Pastor, thank you.
Went through here, wrong way. Made a left on the corner, which is Dolphin Street. Made a left right here. Stepping on it, of course. Made a right on this little block right here, Franklin Street. It's Mike block, or where Mike used to live at. I need to get me a free lunch. I wonder if they still giving out free lunches. Where can I get a free lunch from? Probably too late. They about to go back to school, man. I still haven't gotten in the swimming pool yet, a public swimming pool. Just don't want to go in there with the kids, man. Made a right here. This is Susquehanna. And look at all this open street, y'all. Stepped on it. You hear me? Been going up and down this street for years. Well, not up and down, but up it. Boom. Shot all through here. And there's supposedly, there's people over there now. But back then, there was supposedly been people out. I don't know exactly who was out over there. At that time, this was a block too. Used to be people hustling on this corner right here. So I'm stepping on it. This is my hood right here. Born and raised on this block right here, 10th of Susquehanna. So right now, where we at right now is where I'm from. Like this block right here, 2215 North 10th Street. Just changed that address within the last couple years, as that being my main address. Boom. So now, let me just put y'all on two things at once. For years as a kid, right? This right here was a parking lot. And then it was just a parking lot and they never even used it. And you could see through there, it was just a fence. This right now was not here. So saying that to say, if I'm riding down the street with this here, you don't know I'm coming. Like I said, look how you can see up there. This wasn't here at the time. So I say that to say, at that time you could see cars. I saw the car. I end up having a collision with a car, but it's my fault. Let's start there. But I'm saying if they would have seen me like I saw them, they probably, and I'm thinking he see me like I see him, he probably gonna slow down because I'm not stopping. I'm stepping on it right now. I just get past him, like right here, and his car hit the back of my car. It spun around and it ended up right here. The worst place it could have ended up. The worst place it could have ended up. Look, this thing, that and that. This way it ended up between these two. More like this. More like up on there, y'all. That ain't budge. So I remember saying bless. Come on. He said, I can't move. Now I'm driving, y'all. I get out on this side. I had to climb over him. I get out. The cop tackle me, right? Knee on my back, and then say, wait here, I'm about to go help your friend. I tried to run, and everything under my shin, it just went like this, y'all. Everything under my shin. When I try to get up and that happened, I laid back down and said, get me to the hospital. What? I'm worrying about not having a leg now. Forget jail. I don't care about jail right now. Get me to the hospital. That's how I felt. This is my childhood playground right here. This, talking about having fun and playing and being a kid, man, every day at one time I was in there. Going down this block, and watch, I'm gonna show y'all something that's crazy. Let me show y'all something. And this is just for historical value, all this, y'all. This wasn't here. Quakers was here. Right? And look at this. It was two houses that was just right here that been abandoned and trashed for years. You hear me? Now they putting two new houses here? Huh? Two nice looking 3 stories. I love to be able to get one of these. Love it. I love to live in this neighborhood or have a house in this neighborhood, y'all. Anywhere around here, man. It's my neighborhood, y'all. All this. That's where my man lived. That's where the Blue Notes used to live. Well, one person still there from the family, but that was the actual Blue Notes right there. Y'all know Lloyd? That's him. Or a couple members. I mean, not the whole Blue Notes. A few members of the Blue Notes. But they was always known to be the Blue Notes. I didn't know when I was a kid, but once I got a little older, oh, that's who we used to be looking down in the basement watching play drums and all that. Yup. Didn't even know. Okay, how you doing, sir?
Hi.
All right. Got this thing looking nice. You're welcome. How much work you did? How much work you put in?
What?
Of this?
The bed.
Huh?
Bed. 3 stories.
How much did you do? How much work you put in? You?
You mean materials?
Yeah.
Ooh, more than 40,000.
You did it yourself?
No.
That's what I'm saying. How much work did you do?
No. Depends. Sometimes I need someone to help me.
Okay. But you basically did a lot of work.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Awesome.
Okay. Because what I'm trying to basically just trying to establish, this is not just what you doing. You didn't just come at the end and do this.
Yes.
I hear that. That's what's up. Yeah, I was born and raised on this block.
Yes.
A friend of mine used to live here.
So you saw this property before?
Yeah, I'm 50, and I was born and raised on this block. My friend, they live at that house right now, and they used to live here years, way before the people after them lived here. It was a church for a little while. It been a lot of stuff, man. But it's a nice size. So if somebody really put some work in this a nice place, man. That's what's up. Yeah, you put some work in on this thing. The sidewalk, all that. That's what's up, man. 1 unit or?
Yeah, single family.
Yeah. What you want for this? Seriously.
Actually, I was thinking to move over here.
Oh yeah? That ain't bad. This really a nice neighborhood, man. It's a nice neighborhood.
Quiet.
It wasn't when I was a kid. Well, it was when I was a kid, but it eventually ended up. Well, then again, to be honest, it never been a bad block. Never been a bad block. That's crazy. I just realized that this always been a good block. This block, the block next to it, all at 12th Street. Now, stuff go down. I ain't saying nothing never happened, but as a block as a whole, this always been a good block. We got us at least an hour in, y'all. So let me see what we gonna do this one. Yes, sir. You be cool, sir. And one of my best friends. Oh, we gonna go over there and see Geechee. One of my best friends used to live right here. He passed while we was young, teenagers. At this time, I was living down here, but I was going to the projects like every week, definitely every month, every summer. Stay down there the whole summer. And he got hit by a car crossing the street like somewhere around here. One of my very first friends. Okay, Geech. All right. Okay, coming soon. Y'all gotta see what my people doing on the block, y'all. So Miss Kitty, I don't know if she still own it or not, but Miss Kitty used to live here. Since she moved, Miss Kitty used to live here. I used to live here, 2215, this black one right here, and Miss Kitty used to live right there. And they brought this lot next to it, and look, free food box. He about to start selling stuff in there, and he charity, giving away, giving people stuff. A lot of love. What? Empathy with every meal. So don't it make sense? I feel like it makes sense for me to holler at him and work with him. You feel me? I feel like it makes sense, y'all, to help promote him and push him. I forgot all about him, y'all. Y'all know we on this. We could find out, like, when we donate somewhere, when I donate somewhere, that's where it's gonna go. My people. And I can send people to him. I was trying to see if we could help him get, I'm gonna try to see if I can help him or see how to, and I could give him the information. Uber. If you gonna sell food, you sell the right stuff. I told him already. And you put it on Uber Eats, they gonna come through. Yeah, they gonna come through. What? Put a little window there. Look at it. And sell straight through there. Can't, you know what I'm saying? Can't lose. You get the right stuff to put there, you kill them. Right? That'd be crazy. What's up with you, bro? Huh? I remember somebody who lived in every last one of these houses, y'all. All of them. What? Every last one of them. No, like, what? Let's go holler at him. What's up with you, sir? Ain't nothing. See what's up with him real quick, y'all. Yizzo, how you doing? Done. What you doing, bro? It's hot out here, man. I said, what you doing?
Just getting these boxes in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm live right now, and I was telling the people about what you doing.
Yeah.
So I'm riding and telling stories. Then I said, hold up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It says only right to stop, huh?
Yeah, got to.
Yeah.
What's up with you, though?
Nah, man, we here for the people.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's what's up. I see.
Pantry.
I love that. I'm definitely going to send people here.
Yeah, we started from a lot.
Right.
So we just gave it a lot of love. Yeah.
So what type of food you going to throw up in there?
Well, most of the food is free.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see the pantry box right there. It's a blessing box. That's 24 hours.
Right. No, not that, because I know people could probably bring anything.
Yeah,
I'm saying, what's that? The whiteboard about?
Oh, okay. That's how we raise funds.
All right. Now, see,
Keep the box full.
That's what I'm talking about.
Generate funds.
Right.
Because right now we don't have no sponsors, no type of grants, no type of outside help.
Right.
So we what you call bootstrapping. Bootstrapping is doing it for the muscle, like
I hear
sweat
that.
equity.
I love it, man. I definitely want to come help you, man. Real rap.
You always welcome.
Seriously. All right. Slushies, cheesesteak, meatball, Beyond Burger. And I said, matter of fact, see, he got some stuff, chicken wings. Now listen, I don't know how to do it. I remember saying something to you about it. Uber, if you're gonna have something like cheesesteaks, you can have a crazy type of cheesesteak.
Right. We got a cheesesteak wrap. We got the chicken and cheesesteak wrap.
There's a whole lot of stuff you can have and have them coming, man.
We got to get hooked up with the tap and go.
Right.
One of the tap. We're trying to get through Clover or Gems.
Right.
Or Zephy. We're trying to get with one of them.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Yeah, you definitely with that one. That'll be the one, man. When I tell you Uber by itself, not even talking about Grubhub and the other one, but Uber, they all killing them.
Right.
But Uber, yeah.
Yeah, and DoorDash too, right?
All day. Yeah, DoorDash. They basically the same all day.
I'm on it.
All right. Let me get out of here, man. I gotta go. It's hot out here right now.
Thank you for that food.
Yes, sir. Be cool, bro. I'm gonna definitely be checking you. Yeah, we're going to be checking him. You hear me? A lot of love is the name of it. Is the name of it. Oh, come on, phone. Hold up. I mean, not phone, but. Yeah, the next time I come out, I gotta be delivering. Time to make some money. I'm gonna go replenish myself, sit down for a little bit, and then I'm out. It's gonna feel good in that air. And I'm hungry too. I didn't even have to use the charger yet. That's crazy. I might as well stop right here under the trees. I love this right here, y'all. It's about time they came and mowed this thing. I remember I used to do landscaping at a graveyard. You know what I just realized? We right back where we started from, y'all. I love beginning and ending just like this. And look, this dying. It's usually green. Yeah, I need a new phone. I'll get one. All right, y'all, that's it for the day. Or now. And I don't know what happened. What everybody, is it off and I'm the only one that don't know? Is people, are we still texting? I'm almost sure we still texting, but on my side, it stopped. I don't know what happened. Crazy. Thank everybody for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. Peace to the next time.